So let's talk about filing this VA claim. That a lot of people, especially young people that get out the military, they refuse to even consider it. It's gotten a lot better, but when I got out, I was one of those young people that I was not about to file a VA disability claim for nobody. But the thing you got to realize with filing a disability claim is that it is not for you when you're young. It's for when you get older and those injuries and disabilities start to take effect. You know, I got out young, 36 years old, after 22 years in the military, thinking like, 21 years, 11 months, and 29 days, and 8 hours, and, I was in there a long time. But I got out thinking I was, healthy, 38-year-old, 36, 37-year-old. Ain't nothing wrong with me. Even though they had been telling me all along, you got high blood pressure, you got high cholesterol, you got bad knees, there's something wrong with your back. But I'm playing racquetball every day. I'm healthy. I can run, I can hoop with 20-year-olds. That's not the point. The point is you have some disabilities after you've been in the military, because the military is inherently stressful. Not to mention physically dangerous. I just happened to be in the Air Force, so we had a lot of stress related issues. But the point is, if you don't even think you have any disabilities, you need to at least, as a minimum, go through your records before you get out. Anything you've been seen for more than once, you need to think about filing a disability claim for. Now, I know that sounds kind of nitpicky or kind of anal, but it's just what it is. You need to file that claim, get that claim going, and let them at least see if you have some type of disabling condition that's going to affect you when you get older. See, at my age now, a lot of things that I didn't think none of, that they clearly were in my records, I didn't think I should file a claim, because you're a military, you got that macho, gung-ho, I'm healthy as an ox, don't go to the hospital mentality, and they train you that way. That's the way they teach you. Don't go to sick call or whatever you call it in whatever service you was in. You don't go there. I never had one day of sick time where I would actually, they call it quarters in the Air Force. I never had one day of quarters in 21 years, 11 months being in the military. Not one day. And there were some days I went to work where I was sick as a dog. Headaches, you name it. But the military teaches you and trains you not to do that. So a lot of people don't file a disability claim because of that thought process. So that's why you should file a claim. Here's how. Do I want to discuss how you should file a claim? We went over why, but how you should file your claim, you can do it a number of ways. But the easiest way is I'm going to post the electronic eBenefits site and go over the way you can file a claim on eBenefits. You can do it that way, or you can use VBA, or you can use an attorney, which is probably the last method to file a disability claim. But the VA disability claim process, it only gets hard when you try to file after you've been out for years. Because what they hit you with is something called the nexus connection. Nexus meaning you have to have a way to show that that disability has been treated the entire time that you've been out the military, that it hasn't cleared up. And the longer you take to go out, the longer that you're out of the service, the harder it is to get that nexus connection. So that's why you want to file your claim pretty much really before you get out. I mean, but no later than, I would say, a month after you get out, you should have a claim filed. After you reviewed your records and everything. These days, I think they're actually reviewing your records with you, doing the out processing or the base out processing briefing. So you guys got it easy if you follow through. I know at least 10 people right now, way more than that I've talked to over the years, but at least 10 people right now that are eligible for VA disability claims for me looking at their records, but they will not, for some reason, go file a claim. I just don't understand that. Well, I do understand it because I was one of those people, but now that I know what I know, I try to explain it to other people that you need to go and do that claim, not just for you, but for your family. The VA disability ratings not only get you the compensation, but it can also get you the medical that you need. I think that's something that a lot of people don't really put a lot of emphasis on. A lot of people look at the compensation. You know, you're sitting at 100% disability, still able to work. You know, you're in pretty good shape. But what you don't realize is that eventually them disabilities catch up with you, and you get to the point where you can't work. And if you don't ever file a claim, 20 years later, 30 years later, you know, it's never too late, but it's like climbing the biggest mountain in the world. It's very hard. So you want to go ahead and get that claim filed as quick and as soon as you can once you get out. And how you file it is, we're going to look at eBenefits and some other things on the internet here that I'm going to show you in a few minutes. Okay, now here's a video of the part of my VA claim video where this is how I think is the easiest way to file your claim. And basically you go to eBenefits, ebenefits.gov. Now, you have to have a eBenefits account, and you can get one of those by, if you go to, and I'll pop it on the screen here, if you go to ebenefits.gov, ebenefits.va.gov, and you hit register. I already have an account, but if you hit register, it's going to walk you through how to get set up as a veteran and be able to file a disability claim online. And this is important to do it, to me, to do it this way, because it gives you an opportunity and a time to file all your information at once, or you get an opportunity to get your claim started and get a claim initiation date, and you can start to gather your documents for your claim. And you can actually post everything on the website online. All you do is scan it, upload it, and it goes straight to the claims facility. And so to get one of these, a DS log-on registration, you can do it a couple of ways. If you have a CAT card, which that's a lot of people that work for the government. If you have a MyPay account, that's for a lot of people that's retired. Or if none of the above conditions apply, but at least one of the following are true: you're veteran, dependent of the veteran, survivor, etc. Then you hit continue. And I'm not going to hit continue because once you get past the stage, it's self-explanatory. You're going to need, well, let me just show you. I'm not going to register because I'm already registered. Let's see. I got to check one of these. And here you put in your information, your social security number, and then it's going to check to see if you actually are a Department of Defense or registered in the Department of Defense system. So that's that. Once you get past the registration part, you then are able to go in here and log on to eBenefits. And let's see, I'm going to log into my account. I'm going to have to hide some information, but just to show you how easy it is to actually do your claim online. Okay, so I logged into my account. Of course, I'm going to block out some stuff, but here is where you can actually get in and file your claim. And what eBenefits does for you is it allows you to do things with your disabilities, your dependents, if you want to assign a representative, personal information. You can see historical claims, but the real benefit of this is your ability to apply for compensation, pension, housing, education and training, healthcare, insurance, and burial. And you can apply for all of these different benefits at one location. And so a lot of veterans go through the process of, a lot of people just really don't know, even though they've gotten a lot better for people getting out the military now than when I did. But they still don't know that you can actually file your benefits on the website. You just simply go on and apply. Like if I apply for compensation now, I can hit this here and it'll take me to the steps. Now, once you hit this button and you hit here, you hit I have read and save and continue. At the point you hit this, you pretty much secure the date of your claim, your filing date. I'm not gonna go any further because I don't want to create another one. But then what happens is you'll see here it gives you what's called an intent to file. And let me see if I can get back to my status tracking, compensation claim status. See right here? It shows you like the date that you click that I understand and submit. That's your claim date. So, and from that date you got 12 months to actually finish submitting everything and turn it into the VA. So that's the benefit to, I say, to having file your claim online. And I think it's a really good thing to do, and it makes it so much easier for you. You don't have to be real you don't have to be really internet knowledgeable or internet savvy. You just got to be able to, go on here, set up your account, and then file. I mean, it's really that easy. Go to a Veteran Benefits Association. A lot of those are in the VAs. You can go to some of the VFWs. You got a lot of places that help you file your VA claim. You don't necessarily need an attorney, but some people like to get an attorney. So, I mean, it's your choice. But this website, to me, is the easiest and quickest way for you to get your claim filed in. You take a few minutes, look at your records, get them all together. You can go to the library and copy the files to a CD, get on your computer, and just start uploading your files. So I make this video because I know a lot of people, and a lot of people I don't know, but they just won't file a claim when they really do have not only the right, but you have an obligation to file a claim, because if you were disabled by military service, at some point you're going to need medical treatment. If you should happen to get compensation, that's even better, but at some point you're going to need medical treatment. So my suggestion is, if you don't know how to do it, ask another veteran. There's a lot of veterans like myself that more than willing to give out information on how you can go about getting your VA claim process. If you want to get some more information, drop me a note in this video or send me a message, a DM message, and I'll be more than happy to share information on how you can get your VA claim started. It's really that simple.